Start a rabbit farm today in 2023 for as low as 200 cedis, only if you're willing to put in the work. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Modine and welcome to Rabbit and More. Over here, I talk about rabbit farming in Ghana, Africa, across board. I'm a passionate rabbit farmer and I love to visit other farmers as well as talk about my personal experiences and all, and also give you a guideline to how to start a rabbit farm, and that is one of such videos today. Today, I want to take you through how to potentially start a rabbit farm in 2023. We are almost halfway through the year, right? It is going to end. The first quarter of the first half is going to end in a few days' time, and we are going to begin the second half. You might have been contemplating to start it. You might have been contemplating on starting a rabbit farm, right? But I don't know what might have been holding you. Maybe it's because of money, or you just don't have the time. However, let me get you on how to start a rabbit farm today. The video in the short right there is a video of me visiting one farm somewhere around the Spintex area, or let's say Klagon to be precise. They have different setups there, and possibly you would be able to also go through the same setup. There's an advert playing right now, but you'll be able to go through the same setup and see what works for you and what doesn't. Sometimes you take interest in a specific field, but then the people you like do it differently to what you would want to do. In that regard, their setup might be expensive for you, but it is also good to always kickstart your passion and to know where to go from next. The first thing I would do if I'm starting a rabbit farm in this year is first identify my true reason of wanting to start. Am I starting because of money? Am I starting because of passion? Am I starting because I'm redundant, I don't know what to do, and I just want to do something on the go, right? If none of these reasons are why you want to start, it is best suited to find why you want to go into rabbit farming. It's very essential because that reason is what is going to make you plan out your farm and also to keep you in the business after you start. Because trust me, in as much as it may look easy, in as much as it looks all nice and all that, it is very tedious, especially when the numbers starts growing on you. And so I would want you to first of all know exactly what you want, and then you proceed. Secondly, know which type of system you want to go into. The system I'm talking about is either the indoor or the outdoor system, the culling system whatsoever. Whatever you choose to do, you need to decide on it because it's going to inform where you will get your rabbits from. You know, you're going to buy from an indoor farmer. You have to relate the rabbits to their previous environment, and that is going to help you calm their stress levels down, because rabbits have very high stress levels and they don't enjoy having stress at all. And so this is one of the things. Now that that side is cleared, look around your environment and check where you want to keep the rabbits. Make sure you check things that matter and things that doesn't matter. For example, source of water, source of shade, how is it going to be open to them and all that, and how they are going to feel calm about it. Also, is it a place that predators can get easy access to, or is a calm place? For example, dogs or other animals like snakes that may come in there to come and try to hunt or prey on your rabbits. These are things you need to answer for yourself before you start. Number one thing I keep saying is that as a farmer, you need to be very, very observant. And these are some of the things that will help you through your rabbit farming journey, right? So let's get to it. Let's talk the money part. Now, the money part comes in two folds: money to acquire the rabbits and money to build the cage. Now, these things may be one, you can never go around it, but for the other you can. Now, I'll share 3 different examples of wanting to acquire rabbits from other farmers. Number 1 is you go in there and then you pay money and then you buy and you go your way, right? 2, you can decide to go there to offer them a service. That service could be, hey, I want to come to your farm to come and help you clean and take care of your rabbits for a whole month so that you give me some rabbits in exchange so I can start farming. So what you're doing is that you're using that period to learn, and also maybe as a thank you, the farmer may see it fit to give you 1 rabbit to take away and maybe to start your farming journey. This is how you can go about it in a very cheap way. The third point is you can still go in there to negotiate your way out. So for example, you can go to the farmer and say, I have nothing to offer, but I have my cage ready. I want round rabbit, but then if it gives birth, I will give you half of what it delivers as a bargaining chip. there is always a way out. It may be difficult, but there is always a way out if you are starting with zero money. However, if you have money to go and buy the rabbits directly or outrightly, I will always advise you to go for rabbits somewhere between 2 or 4 months. You get it? Between 2 and 4 months. Let them grow with you. Try to experience them. Try to see how they behave, understand their pattern, and let them warm up to the way you want to raise them. If you go for adults, I won't advise. As a beginner, I will always advise you to go straight for the young ones, so you care for them and understand them before you take that experience to a whole nother level and start increasing them to the level. Because usually when you go for the adults, let's say 2 adults, and you are lucky or unlucky, and those 2 adults, females, the does we call them, deliver maybe 8 each or 7 each, that's 14. And if you are lucky enough that everything is retained, then all of a sudden you are growing rapidly and you won't even know what you're doing with your life. And so be very sure to start from 2 months to 4 months. And the reason why I'm also suggesting 2 to 3 months or 4 months is because the cost is lower. With that, you can buy anywhere between, I think, 40 or 50 cedis right until 80 cedis. You can get it within that price range. Just tell them you're going to use it for breeding and you will get it like that. It is very easy. It's going to help you a lot. And so if you're getting 2 at maybe 3 months old and you're paying approximately 60 cedis, that is 120 cedis of you buying 2 females, or maybe 1 male and a female, doe and a buck, right? Let's get into the cage setting or cage setup. One of the things you could do is that you can either go buy wood, call a carpenter, build, and that is going to take your cost a bit higher. Maybe you are someone who likes to do things yourself. You are technically gifted. You can make a cage yourself. Today we have YouTube. I mean, you can do a lot on YouTube today. So you can actually go on YouTube, learn how to build rabbit hatches, and then take the dimensions and all, and then try to build it yourself. Maybe you may have to buy the wood, the roof, the wire mesh and all that by yourself and start. But there is also another way you can do it for free. Now, if you live in an area where there's construction going on, you can actually go out there and pick the leftover wood and pieces of roofing sheets and use it to start. Get some old nails. I remember when I first had my rabbit cage back in junior secondary school, I went round, I used this same technique. I gathered wood and everything. Sometimes you go through the woods that have nails in them, you take all the nails out and then you use it to construct your stuff. So you can start a rabbit farm today with as low as 200 cedis, only if you are willing to put in the work. And so that is going to be it for now. I hope you learned something great out of this video, and make sure for your rabbit farming journey, you will always be out there learning. Network with other farmers. Try to learn from what they have to offer. Try to also ask questions. And wherever you are buying your rabbit from, make sure you ask them how they take care of their rabbits so that you can mimic it and then change it over time. Rabbits do not want rapid changes. They do not even gel well with that. And so take your time with everything you're doing and you will be fine. Happy farming. Let me know if you are able to start it, or let me know if you are willing to start very soon. Let nothing pull you back. My name is Modine. Have a great one and happy farming. Bye.